if you can't tell by the shows that we've done, this is a really important topic that our team is taking very seriously and making sure that we're planning accordingly. And Joe, I just want to talk about why it's so much more important. I have two parts. I really want to kind of give it an example scenario here in a few minutes. But to start out, I want to talk about why it's important and something that, when you really consider where we're at in the economy with different age groups and as they're moving through towards retirement, it starts to make a whole lot more sense why this is more important now than ever. Between 1957, if you were born in 1957 to 1961, all right, there's roughly 20% of our population is in that category. Those individuals are one of the first full, where they could spend their entire career from the mid to early 80s, maybe a little before, all the way through to now, where they've been saving inside of a 401k or 403b instead of working to earn a pension. And so now, instead of having people retire and Social Security and a pension be the number one income generator, the mailbox checks that come in, now people are dying with assets, or they're living longer with assets. And our health care is getting better, so people are living longer. We have a larger amount of our population that's going to be moving into their 80s and 90s with assets. And so things have to be done in a way to prepare beneficiaries and make sure that things are in order differently than what it used to be. It's just everything is lining up to make this an issue. And as people live longer, that in-between period that you talk about, we have you're in control, then you're in between for a certain amount of time, and then you pass. And only few of us will pass away instantly. It's
about 10% that simply just drop dead.
They don't have to go through that in
heart
between.
attacks, those kind of things.
Exactly. So if we're aging and people are living longer and we're seeing more cognitive decline amongst more people with assets, now all of a sudden all those assets and how they're handled and how they're managed, to keep things the way that you want them to be, or each individual wants them to be, it becomes a much bigger topic of discussion than it used to be, even 20 years ago.